it's me again. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be having one of my cooking episodes, and I know you guys are going to enjoy this one. It's really quick and easy to whip out for lunch or for your husband's lunch bag, or even for your kids, you know what I mean. It's really lovely, and I hope you guys stay tuned to watch this. Get your pens and your book or your paper, whatever you have close to you. I mean, do I know of us to even still use pens and papers these days, or we just go to our phone straight up and go to our memos? I mean, if you still use pen and papers, well, kudos. I still do anyway, but if you do, let me know in the comment section down below. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, please guys. Subscribe, and also click on the notification bell just at the side of the subscribe button. That way you'll be the first person to know when I upload a video. I hope you guys stay tuned and leave positive comments and give my videos a thumbs up. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao, my love. So these are the ingredients we're going to be using today. It's not much of it. We're going to be using frozen vegetables, some red onions, some black pepper, mixed herbs, a little bit of curry just to taste, a little bit of salt, seasoning cubes, and dried red pepper. I'm not going to use all of this Noah cubes. I'm just going to use probably one or one and a half just to boil the meat, and then seasoning the sauce. So I went ahead and put the meat in the pot and just allow it steam a bit, then added a little bit of water to it. I'm not making so much anyway, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of water. But then I added some peppers, some seasoning cubes like I mentioned earlier, curry powder, and what else? Yeah, I added just a little bit of that just to season the meat. Then I added the mixed herbs I showed you earlier as well, and I just mixed everything up and added a little sprinkle of salt just to taste. And yeah, I just mixed everything up and allowed it to boil for about, say, 10 minutes, so the meat is a bit tender, because you do not want your meat to be tasting raw and hard to chew. So yeah. So the meat has been boiling for a while now. I just checked it, and then I poured it into a bowl just to keep it aside to fry my vegetables. Yeah, so I'm going to be using some coconut oil. I didn't show you earlier, but you can use whatever you want to use, olive oil or corn oil, whatever you have. It doesn't really matter, it's okay. All right, so I just add in the onions and keep frying, stir frying it. Don't be worried about it getting burnt. If you're using a non-stick pot, then it's completely fine. Then just fry it at about golden brown till it's caramelized enough. Yeah, if that makes sense. So this is what I was talking about earlier. You can see how it's looking different, or creamy and shit. And then add in the vegetables. You can definitely add more vegetables if you have. I'm making a little quantity of this beef sauce, so I don't really need that much of it. You can also add whatever different vegetables that you might have as well, that you might like to use. Yeah, so I found some mixed peppers in the freezer, and I just used that as well, because it's a sauce. It doesn't really matter. You can use anything to make it to look nice. So I continue stir frying, and then add the meat that we boiled earlier, and just fry it so it has this little crunchiness to it. And then I add in some peppers to it. Mind you, this is not the Nigerian pepper, so it's not that hot, in case you see me adding so much to it. Then I add the black pepper to it as well. There's no specific measurement. I just sprinkle till my ancestors tell me that it's enough. So then I add up the mixed herbs as well, and you see I'm using just one seasoning cubes. Then I add about half spoon of chicken seasoning to it, and then it's dark soy sauce. I didn't show you earlier. You can add as much as you want. Yeah, so I did add now, and I added a bit later on as well. Then I just mix everything up. Wow, look at that. Cool, yeah. So now at this stage it's okay to add your stock water or whatever you have, but I'm going to be using the stock water to mix everything up and see that. Wow. As you can see, the water isn't enough. We're going to add a bit of water to it, allow it to simmer a bit and let everything cook together, and boom. Yeah, so you don't really have to add much water. Now I'm just going to mix up the cornstarch from earlier on and then mix everything up till it's a bit light like this. Yeah, so you use more cornstarch for more sauce, but I'm using this little one because my sauce isn't that much. Then I just add everything inside the pot. Yeah, and it doesn't even take long to get thickened. As soon as you turn it in and your heat is on medium, it just starts thickening instantly. You can see that already. You see that? Yeah, so this is how you want it to look like when you add your starch, cornstarch to it. Yeah, wow, yummy. I can't even wait to eat this, yeah, and I know you guys are already enjoying this. So allow it to simmer for a bit. It's looking a bit too thick for me, so I'm gonna add more water eventually. Now the water has been added. I just need to allow it cook for a little bit, so I'll cover it and just wait for about 5 minutes. And wow, our beef sauce is completely ready and ready to be served as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was really helpful. I hope you guys try it out as well. Look at that yumminess. So much